making this up. This is outstanding.
I might have cracked it. Sterling K. Brown and James Marsden, welcome to Heart's Evening Show. How are you both?
Doing great, man. How are you?
I'd love to know, what's a sort of like typical evening for you when you're not busy, you haven't got work the next day? James, what would like a regular night in be like for you, or is it in?
Oh, it's out, baby. It's
James,
in the club.
James goes hard.
Yeah, when I'm not working, you can find me in the club. My pastime is doing nothing, really. I stay at home, lounge around, spend time with my kids.
Sterling, you the same sort of like?
Pretty much the same, man. Like my kids are a little bit younger than James. They're 13 and 9, and they're into youth sports and everything. So I love going to their games. Watching them learn new things is kind of my favorite thing to do when I'm not at work.
That's incredible. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, huge congratulations on Paradise. It's out right now on Disney+. Both unbelievable performances. There is so much chat in our office today about...
Are you serious?
Well, some people have seen one episode, some
Yeah.
people have seen more. There's a lot of chatter. People are intrigued, confused, theories flying around already. A lot of people shouting in people's faces, no spoilers. James, is that the kind of reaction you want from an audience watching this?
Yes, I think so.
Hell yeah.
It'd be great if there was actual battles, though. If they were actually fighting.
A full-on fight.
Some
I think we could orchestrate
swinging.
it.
Yeah.
There's some tension going on.
Shouting is not enough sometimes. I'd like to have a full-on brawl. No, it's a testament to the show, and we're very proud of it, obviously. And it's an ambitious show, concept-wise, and I feel like we pull it off nicely. And you just want the audience to be jazzed about it, and to see the responses has been, obviously really gratifying.
I'll even tell you this much. For me, I don't know if you saw this, James. When we got here, the drive from the airport to our hotel, I saw so many billboards for it. And I'm used to things sort of like, oh, well, maybe it'll be big in the States. I had no anticipation of so much publicity for it over here, which is heartwarming. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we absolutely love a sort of whodunit in the UK. Sterling, your character, Xavier, he switches between sort of being this loving dad, getting the school lunches ready, to being a Secret Service agent, getting ready to protect the president. We've talked about decompressing a little bit. A lot of people who listen to this show just finish a long day at work. They're trying to wind down at night. Are you quite good at that? Are you quite good at, once you get home, sort of leaving work at the door?
I am. I think the kids actually help with that. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime there's a remnant of the character that may still be sort of residing in your soul, like once the kids say like, hey man, I need help with my homework, or like, can you help me like grab these drawers for me because I'm running around buck naked and I need to wear some underwear. I'm like, yeah man, you don't need to be swinging everywhere. Like it brings you right back to where you need to be. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about the kids specifically. You can't spend so much time thinking about yourself.
Right.
Like you literally can't. They need dad.
Well, I've actually been inspired by your new series. I've done a little bit of digging around on the both of you. I've actually managed to get some top secret files, a dossier, if you like. And
Dossier.
you can confirm this information, or you can choose to have it scrubbed from the record.
This is
but
hysterical.
Confidential.
Confidential.
Oh, dear.
So
See
you know
what
it's
we got.
legit. James Marsden.
Oh dear.
Date of birth, September 18th.
Correct.
So far, so good. Eye colour blue.
Thanks for leaving out the year, by the way.
The eye colour blue. Right, it says here, you love movies that are so bad that they actually become good again.
I don't remember saying that.
Fan of bad movies?
Is a fan of bad movies? Yeah, sure.
Like, what's a bad movie?
Yeah, give me like your top three.
I don't know.
Top
This
three
doesn't
that bad
sound-
movie.
Does it say anything about my memory in there? Maybe I don't remember saying this, but I think because maybe I grew up in the 80s on
There's a
just
lot of
cable
that.
television.
Sure.
Do you know what? Hang on, let me just confirm. Can we have that one? Yeah, we're going to have that one scrubbed from the record, James. Don't worry. I've also got written down here, you were known as the cafeteria kid in high school. What's that about?
What is this?
These manufacturers, where are these coming from? The cafeteria kid. I'm trying to make truth out of these somehow. My mother was a cafeteria lady when I was in elementary school. She was the one. Yes, she worked at the
Did she
school.
give you extra?
She did, and she gave me extra love when I was going through that, and I didn't want it.
You wanted to be, leave me alone,
I wanted
Mom.
to,
I
yes.
want to blend in.
There are good things about me stepping away from home, and I just,
Scrub from the record, please.
yes, girl.
And says that you have a hidden talent for impressions.
He does. He does.
I can do some impressions,
Who'd you
but
like
I always forget them though. It's always like an impression of somebody on set that nobody knows.
This is total nonsense. I'll just
Yeah.
burn that later.
Yeah. You might want to check your sources.
He's killing it.
Sterling K. Brown.
Okay.
Let's see what we found on you.
I can't wait.
Date of birth, 5th of April.
Correct?
So far, so good. Eye color brown.
Oh, yeah. Everything on me is brown, Jack.
Right, says here that you're a bit of a rowdy soccer dad. Is it true that you were once on the sidelines chanting, quote, he's big, he's red, his feet stick out of bed, he's Peter Crouch?
They're making this up. I can be a bit of I go after the refs if I feel like they're treating my son unfair. This is true, but
Can
I
you,
do.
can you show me? Like if I'm a ref,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
I've just given like a yellow card
Give
or
me
something
a-
like that for a weak tackle.
What are we doing here, ref? What is this thing's been going on all day? You're gonna give it to my son? What? What, because he's black? And I always hit him with that, especially when they're white, and then they turn a whole shade of red. Because then they're like, they get all freaked out by that. And I was like, well, make sure you call it even. That's how I do it.
All right, that one's staying.
Keep it.
Right, speaking of impressions,
Yeah.
I've got here that apparently you do a really impressive donkey impression.
You almost made me curse.
He's about to yell at you like the ref.
Yeah, please don't.
No. What are we talking?
Yeah. What
I'm
is
really
this?
impressed.
No donkey impression.
I mean, I could do like an Eddie Murphy's laugh, and who played Donkey in Shrek. You know, like no, that's terrible.
That's just Eddie Murphy.
That's just Eddie Murphy, and that was a terrible Eddie Murphy laugh. I apologize.
All right, let's have
That's better. That's better.
donkey impressions. Scruffed on the record, please. Says here you're also a big fan of Cabbage Patch Kids.
Wow. This,
Oh my God!
I'm more of
this
a
is
garbage
actually
pail
true.
kid myself.
This is
but-
actually true.
What is so brilliant about this is like the complete and total lack of research actually makes for an incredible interview. This is outstanding.
I might have cracked it.
Got it wrong though. I'm a garbage pail kid. Not cabbage
yes.
patch.
I remember
There you
those.
go. That's what it was.
It's
All right,
really
well,
strange because these questions have some morsel of truth in them that somehow that makes you feel compelled to create an answer.
Guys, I'm just gonna burn it all down if that's all right. I'm gonna get rid
loved
of
it.
it. And lastly, before we let you guys go, it's been a lot of fun tonight. But we do something on the show called Go to Bed.
Okay.
We realised there's a lot of parents who listen to the show. They struggle to get their kids to go to bed on time. So we thought we'd give them a shout out on the radio. Maybe they would listen to a voice coming from the radio. Do you have any techniques to like getting your kids to go to like bed on time?
I got one foolproof one that my wife gets very mad at me sometimes when we're coming off of holidays and they've been up all night for many days at a time. Brown will drop that melatonin in a heartbeat, Jack. Terrible advice for some, great advice for others.
Effective.
Effective. It gets the job done.
I'll go one more, and I actually will just tell them, giving them cough syrup, and it's just whiskey. And
We're just doing shots with
Yeah.
the kids at this point.
yeah. Then they say some funny things, and they fall asleep.
This is what you call a dad move. Dads get it done in a dad way.
Yeah. And then if they don't go
What?
to sleep, I pretend like they're a ref at Sterling's kids' soccer game or whatever, and just berate them.
If it works, it works.
If it works, it
It
works.
gets
Right.
results.
I don't care if they're really asleep. They may just be terrified and pretending like they're asleep. But hey, I can go watch my show.
Okay, real advice. Turn off all technology at least an hour beforehand. Have some sort of routine. If the bath time helps them get to bath time, make sure you start that. If you want them in bed by 8:30, start at 7:45.
And then truth on my side. It's rum and not whiskey.
Paradise is out right now on Disney Plus. Sterling K. Brown and James Marsden, thank you so much for talking to me.
It's a
Have a good
blast,
night.
man. Thank you, dude.